proceed. It sure is good to be back with friends. I mean, it's just marvelous. And to see so many new faces, too. I especially want to thank Raj for the invitation. It was very funny. Raj has been a supporter of mine since the beginning. And right after, a couple of days after ordination, he and Rosie came over. And Raj said, I want you back at Advent to preach before Easter. And it wasn't a request. It was very kind, but it wasn't a request. Raj is probably the only person that I know in terms of clergy throughout our journey, that when I came to Raj for advice, he gave it to me true every time. Sometimes it was embarrassing, and I'd say, you sound just like my old man. But he was always right. And I took his advice. So anyway, we're here. And it's really, again, it's really good to be back. Earlier in the week, I came across a little news clip on television, and it was an archbishop in Hartford, Connecticut. And he was talking about the lead up Ash Wednesday and going into Lent. We're in the first Sunday in Lent. And he was starting a movement within his archdiocese, particularly in the Catholic schools, and that he wanted to start this thing where the kids were going to give up their cell phones for Lent. Okay? That's sort of an interesting thing. And it really stimulated all of my thoughts and preparations for getting ready for this. One, especially for a teenager, how very, very difficult that would be. It's not so difficult. I don't know how other people are handling it. It wouldn't be so difficult for us, other than those are the only phones that Ann and I have. We don't have a landline anymore. And also, we're sort of like, we're Luddites. Ann and I it took us a long time to get cell phones. Luddites was a group of English weavers that set out in rebellion to the early manufacturing and the advancement of technology in England, early 1800s, and they were reacting against the modernization of their weaving industry. And so anyway, that's the term. People that are resistant to change. That's what it's come about, modernization. Anyway, I was thinking about this thing about cell phones, and I mean, they're an incredibly big part of our lives now. They're incredibly powerful at the same time. And I was thinking about it in light of the gospel, in light of where our culture and society is. And none of us are tempted like Jesus was with the really big things. You know, that doesn't happen. We're tempted by the little tiny things. That's where our transgressions take place. It's what our mind says to us, that tape reel that's always ticking in the back of our head. I'll get a little more to that in a little bit. I was thinking about the cell phone as a symbol isn't the root cause of the problem. It's just a piece of machinery. Right? It doesn't cause us transgressions. It can't do that. It's a powerful machine, but just a machine. Doesn't have a soul. Doesn't have a heart. The root of our problems, how we relate to each other, how we get along or not get along, is something inward. Are you following me on that one? If an outward piece of machinery, it can enhance what's going on in here. It's a powerful symbol in terms of what this Archbishop was saying about our total and complete self-absorption as a culture. This is one of the things that we're going through in terms of the culture. We're totally self-absorbed, and we're becoming increasingly isolated and insensitive to everything that's going on around us because of that little device. What distinguishes us as Christians, this is my hope, is the practice of kindness. We're not seeing that in the culture right now. We're not seeing a whole lot of acts of kindness and things like that. In fact, we've become very, very harsh, very, very critical, very intolerant, too. Very intolerant of one another. It's a lack of sensitivity. What I'm thinking about, and this is what I'm asking people to consider during Lent, is we have a choice. We have a choice. It's not so much about what we're giving up in terms of a physical object that's going to help us out as Christians. It's what we do in a change of heart that we are asked and called by Christ to do, to have, to participate in. It's an ongoing process. We don't become more Christ-like suddenly overnight. It's a lifelong journey with all sorts of trials, all sorts of temptations along the way that keep us from doing that. So this is what I'm suggesting. And obviously it's everybody's own personal choice. What I'm suggesting is, as part of your Lenten meditation, a part of your practice, part of your prayer, I mean, obviously you're free to give up something if you're inclined, if that increases your level of spirituality. What I'm saying is practice something that's kind. Be conscious of it. It's not so much the action, but it's be conscious of the fact of kindness. Boy, that was just a really crummy thought I had about that person that I'm behind in the line at the supermarket, or the person that you really want to lay on the horn on when you're on the parkway, or just in all of the different kinds of complexities of our interactions during the day. But hold it in the back of your mind so that it'll go to your heart and say, Jesus wants me to be kind. And I can't do it all on my own. It's impossible. But when you let that enter into your mind and enter into your heart, it starts a process. And we have 40 days of Lent to do that. Try it. I'm going to. I failed about 4 times on the way in. Those are the times I was conscious of it. But it's something that we can all strive for. It sure is good to see you. God bless you. It's nice to be home. This is where it all started. It started. And now I got one.